I am disheartened, and I'm wondering what you react to the fact that so many of our judges refuse to hear anything about the election
cases.
Finally, somebody's going to present some real facts, and we're going to hear some truth than just rhetoric.
Well, here was the problem. Number one, and I've said this before, I think those election cases should have been brought way before the election because the mail-in ballots and these lack of verifications could have been subject to constitutional challenges and statutory challenges before, and it wasn't. And they brought some early, but not that many. That's number one. Number two, look, the Supreme Court is not the place to lay out evidence. The Supreme Court is the court of last review. That means the evidence has been submitted. So the problem was that they were not successful in the lower courts in obtaining a sufficient body of law or sufficient evidence to move it forward. The Supreme Court denied a few cases yesterday, obviously, because the election is over. So when the election is over, the case is moot. Now, Justice Thomas, Justice Alito, and Justice Gorsuch said that these are issues capable of evading review. So we should get some clarity to this issue about judges changing. This is what we're talking about. Judges changing the laws as it relates to balloting rather than the legislatures, if that's what's required under state laws. Unfortunately, those cases were not. There was a couple of those that went very well, remember. Don't forget, some of those went fine. But a vast majority did not because they were not brought up in either a timely manner or the lower court decision did not have sufficient evidence. So that's my theory on that.